Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to the Q2 FY25 results conference call of NPST Ltd hosted by Kiran Advisors. As a reminder, all participants' line will be in the listen-only mode and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star, then 0 on your touch-tone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Ms. Vaishnavi Ambokar from Kiran Advisors. Thank you and over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Nami. On behalf of Kiran Advisors, I would like to extend a warm welcome to everyone attending the NPST Ltd Q2 FY25 conference call. We are pleased to have with us today NPST Senior Management Team, Mr. Deepak Singh Thakur, Chairman and Managing Director, Mr. Ashish Agarwal, Joint Managing Director, and Ms. Savita Vashisht, Executive Director. The call is scheduled to run for approximately 40 to 50 minutes. To ensure that everyone has a chance to engage, we kindly request that each participant limit their question to 2. This will allow the management team to address as many inquiries as possible within the given time. If we are unable to answer any questions during the call, please don't hesitate to reach out us at info@kiranadvisors.com. We will gladly coordinate with the management team to arrange further discussion. We greatly appreciate your understanding and cooperation, and we look forward to a productive and engaging session. With that, now I hand over the call to Mr. Deepak Singh Thakur. Over to you, sir.
Hey, hi Vaishnavi, thank you so much. And thank you everyone for joining today's call. Before we begin this con call, I just want to take a liberty of using just 2 minutes, not more, to talk something which is not very specific to NPST but very important for us. On 10th January 2008, there was this great vision which came out in India, and there was a very strong statement that came out with the vision was promise is a promise, and that is what came from Sir Ratan Tata. I think that was one of the key, or I would say one of the most important day in the life of entrepreneurs like us, who realize what a vision can be and how it can shape up the future destiny. So we lost a great mind, we lost a great visionary, but ultimately what he did and what he built for people like us will always stay with us. And, today I would like to take this time to really thank him and the entire Tata Group for setting up such a great example for someone like us to really look forward and build the, future and a global aspiration. Thank you so much for giving me that time, everyone. Well, back to NPST. Although everyone knows about our business by now, I would like to take a few minutes first to very quickly stumble upon what exactly we have been doing for last, a couple of years now. You all know that we have built this entire payment business on the real-time payment technology that we are providing to banks. So for everyone to know, we are a technology partner to bank where we provide payment solutions where they can transact, operate seamlessly. Today, we do about 15 billion transactions every year and contribute about 7 to 8% of the total transaction processed in the country, or even more. About 15 banks odd who ride on our platform. If you understand the processing engine, this is where the decision around debit, credit, and processing certain transactions are taken. We sit inside bank when it comes to processing these transactions in the digital payment ecosystem. Products like mobile banking, IMPS, UPI, online dispute resolution, Bharat bill payment, these are the solutions we provide on our platform, on our technology stack. Furthermore, when you move up the value chain, what we do is we have built a payment platform identifying the gap in the industry, wherein wherever there is a merchant acquiring requirement, an end-to-end merchant life cycle on our platform is provided to the banking ecosystem. which can further be an intake for fintech and payment aggregators and the merchants to operate seamlessly and consume payment services from the banks. And that is what is called a payment platform as a service business for us. Now, these are two major core factors of our business on our, in the P&L that we bring in. At the same time, being innovative, we work relentlessly and we work on a very, very quick pace so that we keep on adding more and more product stack. So the shape of the organization that you may see in the beginning of the year, by the end of the year, it may completely change depending on the kind of products we have launched, the kind of services we have, and at the same time, the kind of, approach we have for a particular business. So all of that being an innovative and disruptive segment, we continue to do so. So for you, very quickly on a business update, we secured a Bharat Bill payment aggregation switch from 2 banks. And right now it is in an operationalization stage. That's the quick update for the last quarter. We also secured one more order for the online dispute resolution from one of the banks. Meanwhile, the offline payment stack which we launched, again, payment platform as a service for the offline business, which is QR, Soundbox, mobile apps, all those features. That business has got an incremental order coming from the existing set of customers we have from the existing banks. We have seen about 20% growth in transaction processing on our platform in, this particular financial year. So we are seeing that it will be more than 15 billion transactions that we will be processing. We have launched multiple new products this Global Fintech Fest. We have taken about 3 to 4 months of product and tech R&D budget to spend on this particular event to ensure that we showcase what exactly we deliver. So in Global Fintech Fest, we have launched instant credit line on UPI, which is if you're tracking UPI, you know that credit line on UPI is the next big thing, which comes with a strong MDR opportunity and strong revenue opportunity for banks as it builds their asset. On the other hand, with all the learning that we have in our transaction business, we have launched risk intelligence decisioning platform, which exactly profiles the risk of a merchant and the transaction and gives the flag in the system. So we have already launched one phase of that. We have initiated payout POC under the guidance of one of the bank. We have added 2 banks. Now that's the urge of overall business that we had to add multiple banks in the ecosystem for the payment platform that we are providing. And let me tell you, we have successfully done that. We have also added FRM as part of the delivery that we will be doing on our platform. So FRM is something that we have just recently added. So these are very quick business updates for you guys. At the same time, for you all to know, the good news is that, we have been consistently working on taking our company to main board. And for that, there was one criteria which was left. By this half yearly result, we have been able to complete that criteria as well. And as soon as that was achieved and we saw that this is happening, first thing we did was went to the main board and we got the unanimous backing from them to go to the main board. And we decided to do that both in NSE as well as BSE. I'm very happy that employees are now getting what they have, they have invested in the organization in terms of their time, sweat, efforts. And ESOP has been granted as the first lot, which was released in 2023. So the approval has already been done. We launched Evoke 3.0, which is like complete upgrade of the platform that we have. And most importantly, although it was not there in last quarter, now that is why we call payment as a disruptive segment. In April, Lord, when the announcement around interoperability of internet banking is a need of the hour for the industry, when that was announced by the regulator, we were closely following it up. And finally, we have ventured into internet banking and mobile banking interoperability solution, where we are looking at a UPI kind of movement in internet banking and mobile banking, where the interoperability which never existed will now be due to the system that is being built right now. And we have ventured into it. We have partnered on that, and we are working with, can't release the names now, but yes, a few banks that we are already talking to. So that's again on the business update. When it comes to numbers for you all, happy to share that the growth trend continues from half yearly FY24, 53.32 crore, what we achieved as a total income. We have gone up to about 129 crore, which is about 142%. EBITDA, you have already seen, has gone up from 32.65 to 36.75%. Our net profit margin has gone from 19% to about 26.13%, which is again 708 basis points. Congratulations, your EPS has gone up from 5.25 to about 17.42. Now really a good number for all those who have trusted us. At the same time, quarter-on-quarter numbers are also heartening because it's about 14.75% jump in revenue. Your EBITDA again has gone up from 22.15 crore to about 25.35 crore. And at the same time, your net profit has gone up from 15.60 to 18.16 crore. Well, that's all from the number. I think I've taken a good time now. Better I straight away come to you guys, and if you have queries, questions, I would like to take it up. Thank you, Vaishnavi.
Thank you very much, sir. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The first question is from the line of Rohit, Invest Analytics Advisor LLP. Please go ahead, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, Rohit, you're audible. Tell me.
Congrats for good set of numbers, sir.
Thanks.
Can you share the revenue growth guidance for FY26? Are we aiming to sustain the current growth guidance for FY26, or is the company targeting high growth guidance level?
Well, I have already given my growth guidance in the beginning of the year. That is what we have been aiming. Doubling our numbers is what we always wanted to do so. And I think that is what we are doing right now.
So in terms of percentage growth?
So we have already said between 75 to 100% for the entire year.
Is it also for next year?
No, next year, I better give that guidance by March, because, like I said, that from the time we begin a year till the end, there are a lot of changes and a lot of opportunities we don't anticipate initially. Like when I say interoperability in internet banking, that's not something which was even there in our, commitment or guidance in the beginning of the year when I spoke to investors, but that has come right now. So it is only good to have the guidance coming in at the right time.
Okay, understood, sir. And my next question is, the company has a strong domestic growth. Are there any immediate plan for international expansion? And if so, what market are you targeting first? And what are the biggest challenges you are seeing in scaling globally?
Let me be honest. This question is coming to us every quarter, and we keep on saying that we have been assessing it very strongly. There's a good progress, and I have always said that it is 2 years horizon. We don't want to jump, because as soon as we do so, we want to be committed to numbers as well. We want to be committed to the revenue as well. Just not go there and, scratch the surface. So uh, we have already assessed the market, which looks somewhere around Africa, Middle East, and Asia. So these are the areas which we have assessed based on the product and the portfolio that we are seeing. However, there is a good conversation around UK-like structure coming globally. In multiple countries, the discussions are going on. So we are in close. We are in close. We are seeing that very closely. If the opportunity goes beyond these regions which I mentioned, we'll be happy to go there. But establishing an office beyond domestic market, that's what I think you'll have to wait for maybe a couple of quarters more.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Rohit.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Parikshit Kabra from PKD Advisors Limited. Please go ahead, sir.
Hi, Deepak.
Hi, Parikshit.
Hi. Congratulations on a great set of numbers once again.
Thanks.
So just a couple of questions that I ask every time. First is the TPAP versus TSP split, if you can share.
So 1 second. The TSP is somewhere around 18 to 20% odd, and the rest is the platforms.
Got it. And the GTV this time, Maha?
Ashish, can you check on that number?
Yeah, hi Parikshit, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I think Parikshit, this time GPV, GMV, somewhere about same that we have achieved in last year, somewhere about 10,000K, if I'm not wrong.
Got it. Perfect. So now, the process of adding, you've given so many updates this time round, Deepak, that it's actually, there are too many questions to catch. So I'm going to try to prioritize a couple. The first one is that, has the transition from 2.0 to 3.0 now complete? Or is it still an ongoing process, still under operationalization, etc., etc.?
So, in fact, coincidentally, last week we went into closed user group testing with a new bank of Evoke 3.0, and it's a production testing, by the way. It's not UAT. So I would say that it is already live. However, we would like to see another 15 days what feedback we receive from bank around that. But it's all signed off and it has gone live.
Perfect. And you mentioned that you were in the process of adding more sponsor banks, and you gave an update this time around that you have done that. So I just wanted to clarify that. So have we added one more sponsor bank, and has it gone live, or is that sorry, what is the exact number?
So we added 2 sponsor banks, not just one. Looking at the last quarter, as soon as we realized that how quickly we'll have to get into this decision meticulously, we fast-tracked it. We pushed all our focus on adding more banks. The vision is to add 10 banks. Earlier, we were just thinking about 2, 3. So we have already been able to crack 2. And one is already in the production CUG. The other one is in the pre-production stage. So, yeah, that's the status.
What would be the timelines for these to go, fully commercialized manner?
I would say that by this month end, I would say somewhere in mid-November, we should be able to complete all the pooling period we have when we take the platform live. So, yeah, somewhere in mid-November, we should have it fully commercialized.
Got it. All right, perfect. I'll get back in the queue. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Parikshit. Yeah.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Akshay from CD Integrated Service Limited. Please go ahead, sir.
Hello, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, Akshay, you're audible. Tell me.
Yes, sir. I just want to ask the 2 questions. The first is on our competitive edge. So, what competitive edge do we have when compared to the other big fintech companies like Paytm and PhonePe and all these things? So are they provide the same kind of solutions like we do provide? Sir?
So, whatever names you took, they can be our customer. not our competitor. If you understand, we are behind these companies who are directly into acquisition, who are acquiring either merchants or who are acquiring the customers. We provide the platform or the technology for them to operate seamlessly and acquire this business. So they can be our customer. When it comes to, so going back to your question, competitive edge, please understand that in last 3 years, we have evolved from being on the platform business, we have evolved from being purely a technology delivery company to also creating operational excellence and at the same time also building the compliance and the regulatory tech that such companies require to operate in this space. So while the other companies would be in a version wherein they are still building the platform, we are actually building regulatory requirements, compliance requirements, operational excellency. All of those pieces are added to our stack right now. That is what is Evoke 3.0. So that's the edge.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the answer. And the second question is that, apart from the Canara Bank, which large commercial banks do we have as a client? Like, I am, first of all, I would like to say that the Canara Bank Super App is very great. I am one of the user of that. And apart from that, for which bank are you developing that type of app, Super App?
So we have already got an order for 2 more banks. This quarter they will go live, which is Kerala Grameen Bank and Karnataka Grameen Bank. And 1 more bank is in progress, but that's at the final stage right now. That's related to app. But when it comes to customers, around all the products which I mentioned in the beginning of the call, we have Bank of Maharashtra, we have State Bank of Mauritius, India, we have Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank, we have Karnataka Bank, we have Kerala Grameen, Karnataka Grameen, we have DCB. So we have 15 plus banks right now who are using our services.
Okay, understood, sir. But I just want to understand that the Canara Bank, which is one of our clients, so at which other banks operating at that type of scale, that level of scale, are they? Do we have any large customers like that?
So honestly, if you compare the scale of Canara Bank, it has taken 10 years. So it would be wrong to say that, such a scale can come that quickly. We initially started with just a GPRS-based mobile banking solution, migrating SMS to GPRS somewhere in 2015, mid-2015 odd. From there, then there was IMPS, which is a full-blown solution across all channels, including FIR, foreign inward remittance, then UPI, then merchant acquiring, then Super App. So comparing Canara Bank with others will not be easy. So every single bank contributes to the stack that we have right now. So other banks will take time to evolve that much.
Right. Understood, sir. So what is my understanding is that we first try to sell our one product and then we will cross-sell our other products.
Absolutely.
Right. Thank you for the answer, sir.
Okay. Thank you. The next question is from the line of Senthil Kumar from Sincere Syndication. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, hi, sir. Good evening. Congratulations on a good set of numbers.
Yeah.
Hi. So I joined a little late because I was not able to log in. One thing which I want to know, what were the growth triggers that drove this sort of excellent set of numbers? And what are the growth triggers that are available to us in the future for the coming year for the guide to meet the guidance? Could you just take me through on that, sir?
Sure. So, if you want to understand the trigger, I always say that what is that we are adding to the platform is very important because as and when we scale our platform, as and when we add new products, the revenue sources increases. So I'll give you an example. We initially started doing the payment. Okay, last quarter or quarter on quarter, the growth that we are having is majorly because the consistent growth of the transactions of the industry based on the acquisitions that we have got for our banks in the acquiring space, and then at the same time the products that we have been delivering. So it has grown considerably over a period of time. So when it comes to TSP business, there is a continuous change request coming in. There is new product being sold to new banks. March 2023, we were 7 banks. Now we are about 15, in fact 16 banks odd. So the number of banks have also doubled. And when it comes to platform, when it comes to merchant space, when it comes to providing platform, initially it was just a simple payment solution, but later on we kept on adding stickiness to the platform. Today we are evaluating the revenue sources that we can generate from the regulatory tech product that we have launched on the platform. So that can also add basis points to the revenue that we are adding. So how we calculate is either it is additional business per platform or it is revenue per account. So on both the areas we target the growth.
Perfect. So
and in future, what you should be doing is you should be looking at multiple banks. So when we announce the partnership with multiple banks, that's in public. So you can see that what are the new banks that we are adding and what kind of products that we are adding. So there you will come to know how we are scaling it up. So like I mentioned about 2 banks right now, you will get the news as and when we progress further.
Okay. From a client mining perspective, with the existing banks, how much could have been the volume led or product led? Any breakup broadly can you give us?
I think Ashish has given the volume just now around the platform business. And when it comes to banks, I would say that we are processing about 15 billion financial transactions on a platform, which is about 8% of the total UPI volume in the country, 7 to 8% odd maybe. And when it comes to the merchant count serviced on our platform by our banks, that is as high as 2 million merchants, maybe 2.5 million merchants. And when it comes to the product stack, I would say there are about 7 to 8 products spread across the ecosystem. So it's horizontal and vertical both.
Incremental banks are in pipeline and how much product suites are in line in the coming quarter?
That depends on the funnel. Let's not anticipate that right now.
Okay. One last question from my side. Any management changes
sorry
happen?
to
I think
interrupt.
Deepak Chan.
We request you to kindly rejoin the queue for follow-up questions.
Fine, not an issue. Only one last question from my side. One on so Deepak Chand joined as chairman and managing director. Is it in?
That's me.
Okay, fine.
That was me, and by rotation, by policy, it was to be reappointed. That is what.
Okay. And when is the main board listing likely, sir?
We got the approval from board as per the process. I don't know. It may take a couple of months, maybe.
Maybe I think couple of months there is a process time. So we have already opened our postal ballot. So it will be closed by within next 30 days. Then we'll go for main body.
Perfect. Thank you very much, sir. All the best.
Thanks.
Thank you. I request to all the participants to limit their questions 2 per participant. The next question is from the line of Bhuvan from Tiger Assets. Please go ahead.
Hello. Congrats on the good set of numbers.
Thanks, Bhuvan.
Most of my questions have been answered. Just a couple of questions. When it comes to payment switches, I would like to know how banks pay you. Is it transaction value basis or per transaction, or is it a fixed cost, or how is it?
So multiple models. One is there is a license. If it is a very big account, then the affordability in OPEX model or SaaS model is not possible. So there it is license-based model. So within license-based model, there are multiple revenue sources. It can be license plus AMC, then per man day invested, then per man month of the support. So that is how you get paid. So we get paid